Hello, fourth grade. It is sad not having you all here, but I'm glad that I get to teach you still. And I wanted to start with just telling you my expectations for O When the Saints. So those of you who have not turned in O When the Saints, you need to record yourself playing it and send it, have your parents email it to me. Okay, so when you record yourself, just have them email it to me and then I can grade it. Then your next song is going to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and that's what we're going to be studying and reviewing today. So if you would get out your Recorder Karate book and turn in there to your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I'm going to point out some things that you need to look for. First of all, what's really important is we're talking about key signatures with this song. A key signature tells you what note is do. So when we have two sharps, the note is do. D is do. And then if you see you have two sharps, the line or space that goes through the middle of that sharp is the note that it is for. So if you look at the first one, you have at the top line going through that sharp. That is F sharp, because if we do our lines, every good boy does fine, that is the top line. Okay, so that's an F sharp. The second sharp is on the third space up. If you see there's space going through it, it's F, A, C. Okay, so that's a C sharp. So when you have sharps or flats in the key signature, they apply for the whole piece. So every time you see an F or a C, it has to be played as an F sharp or a C sharp. Now, if you look at your piece, right here, you have, I'm going to have you read me the notes with me, and we'll see what we have to do. So let's start. 1, 2, ready, go. D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, E, D, A, G, G, F sharp, E, A, G, G, F sharp, E, D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, E, D. So you, after reading that, should have realized that we didn't have any C sharps in there. So we don't have to learn the note for C sharp. We just have to learn F sharp. So if you look here, this is showing you how your fingering needs to go. And boys and girls, it's super easy to do because we've already learned how to seesaw our fingers from B to C. So you're kind of going to be seesawing your fingers for F sharp as well, only it's your right hand instead of your left hand. So at the top, you have your fingering for G. So you have your thumb and your first 3 fingers. Now for your right hand, instead of pushing down your first finger, you're going to be pushing down your second and your third, okay? So I'm going to get out my recorder and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. So your F sharp is your thumb, your first 3 fingers for G. You are going to skip this finger here, you're going to leave it up, then you're going to play your second and your third finger. Now, look at this. Did I move my hand down? Did I go like this? No, that is not how you play it, because remember, this thumb has to stay back there and support your recorder at all times. You cannot move your hand around. You have assigned holes for each finger. So this is your F sharp. okay? So you have your G fingering, you skip your first finger of your right hand, and you play your second and your third finger, okay? Why don't we play that together? Let's play a whole note F sharp. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 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 do it again. Rest, 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 done. So don't forget that if you're getting squeaks, that you're either blowing too hard or most likely you're not covering the holes in your left hand. Some of you remember you go like this and you don't have flat fingers. Make sure that your fingers are flat and your wrist is even or relaxed. If you relax it too much, your fingers are going to go like this. Your wrist needs to be up and straight, right? Okay, sorry, I'll hold it up a little higher. Okay, so this is going to be bad. You need to make sure your fingers are perpendicular to your recorder. Okay, and then now for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, on that second line, you're going A, G, G, F sharp, E. Now when you do that, A, G, G, F sharp, E, between F sharp and E, that's your seesaw that we did for C on the between A and B on your, not A and B, why can't I think of it? C, B and C for your other song. So this is that seesaw that you need to do only with your your second and third fingers, okay? So just like this. So let's practice going from E to F sharp. Now remember, if you keep this finger down, it's going to play D, and that's not the right note. So you're going to go from E to F sharp, E to F sharp. So let's try that. We're going to do whole notes. We're just going to go whole note E to F sharp. Whole note F sharp, sorry, to E. Whole note F sharp to E. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now, when you look at Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I want you to notice this first line and this third line are exactly the same, okay? Once you learn the first line, you've also learned the third line. Also, the first two measures of the second line are the exact same as the last two measures. So these are exactly the same. You're really only learning 6 measures to pass this song, okay? So that is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And I want you to be practicing it because the week when we come back, the first week in April, it's going to be a playing test as soon as you get back. So this is your playing test as soon as you get back. Now, if you haven't passed O When the Saints, you can't move on to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So I need you to send those videos in, and then I'll email your parents and tell them that you passed and to have you start working on this next one. If you are like rocking this and you're like, man, Miss Miller, I can pass this easy, no problem, then send me in a video on my email and you can, I'll pass you while we're on break, okay? So, Twinkle Little Stars do. If you have trouble with the F sharps and the E's, I want you to go to your Be a Recorder Star book and turn in there to page, let me find it, to page 27. And page 27 has your F sharp for you. And it practices going between D and F sharp, and then it practices G and F sharp, okay? This is really good. And what they do for you is, you notice they don't have the F sharps and the key signatures for you because they want you to practice seeing the F sharps in there. So they have them in the middle of the song. So I want you to practice page 27. page 28 and page 29. If you look, starting on page 29, the F sharps are in the key signatures. You have an F sharp in this key signature, which means every F that you play is going to be an F sharp. Okay? See, an F sharp in the key signatures. That's how you know that they're all F sharps. Okay? If it doesn't sound right to you, like when you're playing, I'm trying to see, when you're playing the backwards alphabet song, that's not going to work because the song's backwards. Never mind. But watch your F sharps. Okay? Trying to think if there's anything else you need to know for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Nope. So, just a reminder, first thing you have to do is send me in "Oh When the Saints" if you haven't passed that yet. Second thing you need to do is you need to begin practicing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now, how are we going to do practice sheets? Well, your parents need to email me. If you send in a video, they can email me and say, hey, they practiced this time, this many minutes on this day, this many minutes on this day, and this many minutes on this day. That's fine. Or they can send me a picture of your practice sheet that's all filled out for the week. Okay, so I'm still making your practice sheets due every week. I want to keep up on them, and because you should be practicing every week. Spring break is extra credit, and then the week after spring break we're also off, and that's when you need to be practicing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So you should pass "Oh When the Saints" because it was due tomorrow. So I need to have your "Oh When the Saints" this week. I would really like it by Wednesday, so I can put it on your this grading quarter. Okay. Actually, it needs to be in by Tuesday if I'm going to do that. So I need to have your "Oh When the Saints" turned in based on that sheet that I sent home to your parents. And I need to see practice sheets. And I also need you to start practicing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. If we are out of school longer than, if they change it and they extend how long we're out of school, I need a video of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star that next week. Okay, the week before Easter. So the week before Easter, I need a playing test video for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And if we're out past that, I will actually make a video of Amazing Grace for you. And if I get time today, I'll make it today, and then you guys can work ahead and be super awesome and super way past and way ahead of things. So great job. I know you're going to do a great job. I really look forward to getting your videos. You can play with the accompaniment or not. If you choose to not play with the accompaniment, I will grade you based on a rubric of how, if you stayed in tempo, if you had to pause to find any of the notes. Okay, so it'll be a little different than how we do it in class, just so you know. So if your recording isn't perfect, you don't have to re-record it. It's fine. Just send it how it is, and then I'll grade you based on that. Okay, so you don't have to do 5 takes to make sure it's perfect. You can send me what you get done, and I will grade that. Okay, I look forward to seeing all of your videos and hearing from you and how playing recorder is going. If you have any questions, you can email me and I will answer them. Okay, hope you enjoy your time away from school, and I will miss you all. Have a great day. Bye.